Your Excellency, the Honorable Moi Kibaki, President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the former President of the Republic of Botswana, Festus Mogae, members of the diplomatic community, my friends and my partners at Equity Group Foundation and at the bank. I must acknowledge Dr. James Mwangi for his tremendous leadership. But most importantly, my comments today are directed at all of you, scholars, and at your moms and dads and grandmothers and family who are here. What a wonderful day it is for me to be here to celebrate with you. When I look out and see all of you, I see a generation of hope. And I use those terms because I know from the testimonies that we have heard from my own visits to your homes what you have overcome to be here today. And your resilience, your optimism is well earned and well served. We are living in an exciting time certainly for Kenya, but mostly an exciting time for Africa. This is the continent which has the world's youngest generation, the youngest population. And so there is a lot of hope and there's a lot of aspiration upon your shoulders. But I know that you will travel this journey and you'll travel this journey really, really well, mainly because it's not just only about your achievement and it is not just only based on hope. You did not travel here alone. And having a mother who has also sacrificed for my own education, I know how much your parents, particularly your mothers, have made a huge contribution to where you are today. So I know we have recognized parents and grandmothers and family a moment ago, but I don't think we can ever recognize them enough. So I ask you please to join me and to give a round of applause for your families. There clearly is someone here who also, through an act of great vision and foresight, made something very incredible happen, and that is His Excellency the President, who by that single act of making primary education not just mandatory, but accessible, and accessible because it is free, all of you are here today. So, President Kibaki, we again give you another round of applause to thank you for this great work. In many ways, your legacy is right here in front of you, the hopeful faces of these young people, but also the hopes that are carried in the hearts of their parents and of their teachers and people who love them and people who care. In many ways, sort of the heart of Kenya. I'm asked often what it is that our foundation does, and I will explain it in a very simple way. Our foundation, the MasterCard Foundation, is a Canadian foundation. We are based in Toronto. And we were created for the sole purpose of helping contribute to a world where all people, and I underscore the term all people have an opportunity to learn and to prosper. And there can be no greater gift, no greater investment than in the investment of education, which is one of the core pillars of what our foundation does. We were very, very fortunate to come and to have the good fortune to meet Dr. James Mwangi and to become acquainted with the work of the Equity Group Foundation, as well as that of the Equity Bank. And so we are really, really honored that we have an opportunity to partner with them, but also to accompany all of you, in this great journey of learning, and in future, a great journey of contributing to Kenya, but hopefully to the world beyond. At the MasterCard Foundation, one of the great things which we take away with us is the hope and the tremendous ingenuity, as well as the great leadership potential that resides in all of us, but most especially in young people. So the foundation, given that Africa is the world's youngest, has the world's youngest population, has made a special commitment to direct the substantial portion of our resources to the continent. We have made investment in multiple programs in Kenya, close to $80 million over the past few years, but more than half of that is directed at Wings to Fly, because we know there can be, again, no greater contribution than investing in bright young minds young, talented people who will have an opportunity to make a difference. We're especially proud of Wings to Fly because it is founded on three very, very important principles. The first being equality of opportunity. Vision 2030 could not be realized if Kenya's brightest minds did not have an opportunity to access an education and to develop their own ideas and to be able to contribute. And it's especially important that this education also empower not only young boys, but also young girls. The second principle is about achievement. And I'm certainly talking about academic achievement, but also achievement which goes well beyond the classroom. Achievement in sports, achievement in other leadership activities, but most importantly, achievement in life. And achievement doesn't mean just getting the best grades. Achievement means giving your all. And I know that each of you will absolutely make the most of this opportunity. And perhaps the most important principle of all, where we have the greatest hopes for this program, is in the principle of giving back. You have been given a gift, and you will write your own story, what you will do with this gift. But most importantly, we hope that you will think about how you direct your life, you lead an examined life, and that you are productive, and that you make a contribution to Kenya. We have been extremely inspired by what we have seen these last 4 years, through all of you, through the students who many of you saw who are standing on the stage a moment ago, and their stories. And because of that inspiration, the foundation has also created a global program, which we call the MasterCard Foundation Scholars. And over the next 10 years, we will commit $500 million to educate 15,000 young people through secondary as well as university across the world. But a large portion of them will come from Africa. So in the years ahead, I hope and I know that you will make the most of your education. But secondary school is just part of the journey. I hope that I'm back for many, many graduations, but most importantly, many of you will become MasterCard Foundation Scholars, and you will go on to university, some of the best universities which you heard mentioned a moment ago. So in closing, what I would like to offer is this. Today is a moment, and it is a moment to celebrate a major milestone of beginning a new journey in secondary education. It's a moment for families to be able to see you go on and make something of yourselves. It's certainly a moment for us, a very, very moving moment to see all of you here in this room. So travel well. There will be some days which will be like this. There will be some days when there will be great challenges. But know that you do not travel alone. There is a lot of support behind you, a lot of love, and most importantly, a lot of support around ensuring your success. So good luck, and enjoy your first day of school tomorrow. Thank you.